Hello everyone and welcome to the Oh-PieCast. My name's Isaac.
And my name is Sam.
And it's just us two today. And like no one else is here.
Yeah.
Like college, whatever.
College, work, life. But, in the midst of all that, we just keep talking about anime.
Yep.
We're the hardcores.
So today me and Sam are going to be talking about a pretty old anime now.
Yeah.
I don't know, when did it come out? Like 2007?
I got,
Go on as a Wikipedia.
Yeah, I think it did come out in 2007.
Which is quite old now.
Gurren Laggan. It's I don't know if this helped to
2007,
spawn the whole Gundam
mech sort of anime.
Yeah. Like Pacific Rim, but that's not an anime, of course. But that's
well, it's that sort of style, isn't it?
Yeah, that sort of
like
style.
Robots fighting.
So
no reason.
We couldn't be bothered using our highly skilled literature check technique, so we're just going to read out the basic plot synopsis
from the Wikipedia.
From the Wikipedia, yeah, you can always trust that site. Always trust. Gurren Laggan takes place in a fictional future where Earth is ruled by the Spiral King, Lord Genome, who forces mankind to live in an isolated subterranean villages. And
the plot focuses on two teenagers who live in a subterranean village, Simon and Kamina, who wish to go to the surface.
Yes, and that's
that's basically it.
That's basically it, yeah.
But basically all this plot is really is a bunch of robots fighting.
Yeah, so there's like these two orphan boys who live in this village, and their village leaders are like, there's no such thing as the surface.
And then they're like, oh well, I'm going to go to surface.
And a giant mecha thing comes down one day.
And then
with Yuko, who's like a
female
surface chick, as Kamina calls her.
And that's it. And then you get a robot.
Yeah. And they
fight other robots, that's it. That's the plot, basically.
Until about halfway when it gets a lot better. So what was your opinions on this, Isaac?
It wasn't that good, to be honest, I don't think.
Oh, damn it. I thought it was great. But this is a conflicting opinion.
Yeah. The thing is, the plot was, like, really dumb, I thought.
You thought it was dumb?
Yeah, I mean...
I think that's part of its charm. Like, I like the innuendo in it. And I think it's just done.
And the hot
really
chicks.
Well. The hot chicks, yeah. I do. Yuko.
Well,
for the win.
It's basically got a lot of, like, fan service and stuff in it and robots.
Yeah.
And that's basically it.
Yeah, if you like fast-paced action and not something that... It's not really like... It's like we've talked about another Anna Ray's so far.
Yeah,
not just
it's completely different in that.
Plug another Anna Ray's.
It's completely different. It's not like a deep, dark, compelling story. It's just that's it.
Yeah, if you just want to sort of like lay out on the couch and watch something anime based that's fast moving, because you can't argue.
I suppose it is quite fast paced.
I think around episode 12 or 13, 14, I think it started to slow and peter out a bit, and then it kind of picked up mid-season. I
did like the end, I suppose, when it skipped 7 years into the future.
Yeah,
that was
basically you got the main story, and then it sort of moves on 7 years.
Yeah, it skips 7 years basically. It's like what happens after 7 years.
And I think that's really, really good, because I think they really understood the characters that because along their adventure, Simon and Kamina, they meet various people, and I think that 7-year gap, they've gone from children.
They build
to adults.
they sort of build a city on the surface and stuff, don't they?
They do.
Like a whole country.
It's crazy and wacky, but I love it.
Yeah, I mean, I like the art style.
Yeah,
that's what's good about it.
Yeah.
It's very unique sort of style and stuff.
To say something about that, I think the reason why I like the art style so much is it's like, you think about Erased and another, they could be made into films. If you had the right director behind them, I think they could be the same sort of
like a live action sort of.
Like a live action sort of thing. They might have done it in.
I think they might have, already.
With another in the sort of, but not in the West.
I wouldn't be surprised if they have already done that.
Yeah, but with this, it's a bit like JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. It's not like that, but it's so crazy and wild that it really shows you what you can do with animation v film, and I think it's unique. You won't see this as a film, I don't think, ever.
Unless it's an anime film.
Yeah.
I suppose that could work.
I'm probably talking about it and Google it.
There's an anime film of it.
Yeah.
To be honest, that's probably what would happen. Like, they would make a film, it's pretty popular, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. It is a popular one.
It's one of the top animes.
Yeah, it does come into the top. Always comes into the top rated list.
It kind of reminded me of I know you haven't seen this, but Kill la Kill. It kind of reminded me of.
Yeah, it's by the same director, isn't it?
Like the art style and the sort of character designs, reminded me of that quite a lot.
Yeah, I mean, I know the the guy who did it, he's done other things as well, like Kill la Kill.
Yeah.
I mean, this isn't based. I suppose this isn't based off a manga. I think there's been like one manga like afterwards, but it's not.
So it's not based off anything.
No,
well,
I
that's
think
pretty
it's
good.
An
I suppose.
original
Yeah.
concept, a bit like actually a bit. Was Erase based? I think Erase.
I think it was based on manga. Yeah.
It was, and another was based off a novel.
Yeah, but I mean, usually these animes that are not based off anything are usually more action based, you know.
Yeah.
And less story driven.
I know. Yeah. But I really liked it. I really liked it.
Yeah, it was all right, I suppose.
And I think
it's not the worst anime.
Towards the denouement of the series.
Denouement? What the heck is denouement?
Fancy word. A denouement is like the final sort of ending, basically. Just
epilogue.
to look like a middle class git.
Oh wow.
But yeah, during the denouement, I think it starts to introduce more themes. Like at the beginning, it's very sort of laugh a minute, and there's a couple of serious things. But we don't want to spoil. Spoilers. We don't want to spoil it. But then later on, it deals with themes such as, I don't know, really suicide, loss.
One of the characters like tried to kill himself, doesn't
it? Yeah, it does.
Like, out of the blue.
I know, yeah, because he feels sort of guilt-ridden. But, I mean, I like it. I mean, I don't know if you felt like
it didn't really
sort of like shifted tone too much. It's very, you have to go with it, really.
The second half of it, when in the future, is probably better than the first half. I agree with that.
Yeah, I agree with that. But
it did get better as it went along. Yeah. But I still don't think it was that good.
I think I really like this one. I think it's just great. I think the animation style, the humour. And even though it deals with serious films, it still continues to be funny. Even though the humour sort of dies down a bit towards the end. I don't know.
The thing is about it though, there's like no villain. It's like the villain's like the animal. What's it? The beast lord. Or whatever.
The beast.
And then he turns out he's not actually a bad guy. And he's bad guy is someone else.
It's like we need to extend this somehow.
It's like it's not needed. It's like it's not needed. They just extended it another 12 episodes for no reason.
Yeah. They could have. They didn't need to have. I don't think we needed to have the Spiral King. I think that they could have just had the Beastman. And then,
that's it.
What happened, and then they moved on.
I don't know. 20. How many episodes? 20 something.
It's 27.
27.
But there's that. Yeah, but there's that like recap episode.
Oh, well, that doesn't count. I suppose that doesn't count. Yeah.
Yeah, you could just watch you could just watch the recap episode, and then you'd have the greater part of the season. But I really still loved Gurren Laggan. I'm sorry.
I would probably say it was about 5 or something. 6.
5?
Yeah, it wasn't that great.
You saying that you preferred another over this?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to give this... I can't give this a 9 because, because of Erased and stuff, I gave that a 9. But I'm going to say I give this an 8.5 because we'll have points now.
Okay, points. Well,
8.5.
I suppose it wasn't too bad. It's just... There's better anime out there.
Yeah, actually, talking about this, Isaac is probably a more seasoned anime watcher, so
not
but
really,
it's all opinions.
It's opinion based, isn't it?
It's opinion based.
You liked it, I didn't.
Yeah, I think it's pretty good. It seems to deal with being silly and all wacky and crazy, but still deals with a lot more mature themes, which is
action and fan service.
Pretty dope. Yeah, and action and fan service, and big boobs and robots and. Machinery and crazy. Actually, I made a note here. I made an incorrect Gurren Laggan quote on the last podcast that we did. I said mega drill, not giga drill.
Damn.
Thus, I apologise greatly.
This is unacceptable.
I've had people following me, stopping me in the street, harassing me, saying, "Shit, you made a wrong Gurren Laggan."
Well, whatever.
Quote. There's some hardcore fans out. But yeah,
for Gurren Laggan. Probably is actually.
It's done, Isaac. That's another anime completed.
Awesome. So, thank you everybody for listening.
Yes.
Subscribe if you're watching on YouTube.
Yeah, and if you're watching, get the if you're not listening on the SoundCloud and you want to, there's a link down below to listen on SoundCloud. And if you are listening on SoundCloud, what I've just said is completely pointless. As much as the show pointless. Why did I want that?
I don't know.
Do you like pointless?
It's alright, I suppose, yeah.
It's alright.
Well, it's a bit pointless topic.
Yeah. We should do a pointless anime show, that'd be great.
Pointless?
Well, how would we get all the data for, people who didn't know,
Ask 100 people.
We asked 100 people.
Well, anyway, thanks everyone for listening.
Yes.
And we'll see you.
Bye-bye.
Bye.